Hello everyone and welcome to another Tamagotchi Nano unboxing video. This time I'm going to be unboxing the newly released Yukaku version of the Kimetsu Tamagotchi, which, yes, is another Demon Slayer Tamagotchi. They keep on releasing these and at least each version is different. The first two waves are the same, but other than that, the Hashira and now the Yukaku version are different from the first version. So, as of recording this is the last Demon Slayer Tamagotchi, but knowing Bandai at this rate, they'll probably release more of these because Demon Slayer is the new hotness. So, well, I guess old hotness, but I guess still current hotness. And I'm just going to struggle to unbox it, apparently. There we are. So I opted for the pink version of it for the Nezuko version, but there's also the green one as well, so it comes in two different colors. But I got this one because it looked pretty. I don't know, I really like the pattern on it. So let's take a look. So what is the time? That is a very good question. It is 8:09 in the morning. The buttons are, as I would expect, which is good. The Molcar Tamagotchi Nano collaboration that released a few months ago, the buttons were not as sensitive as I liked. They were a little bit they felt a bit stiff and they were a little bit harder to press. So since then I've been kind of worried that the Nano's quality control isn't too good in terms of the buttons. Like, they're not, like, you press them and then it doesn't recognize that you've pressed it unless you press it super hard. So glad that it was only the case for the Molcar one and didn't continue for the other Nanos. So as you can see, we've got the two bit different food. We've got the onigiri and then we've got tea for a snack. I think it's tea, and it definitely looks like he's drinking it. So, like has been the case for a lot of the Nanos lately, all of the icons signify the menu. There's no more text, which is great because it means that it's more accessible for various languages. And similarly for the sound, it's just the symbols, and same for when it's bedtime. The on light and off light is also icons rather than having it be any text. So I do like that. And I've overfed him, so he doesn't want any more food. And same story for all the other Nanos. When you press C, you can check the stats, which is because there's no stat screen like there is with the traditional Tamagotchi, because it's a Nano. And I mention this in every single Nano video, but I really do just adore the Nanos. So here are our mini games. So we've got 3 of them, it looks like. So first one is this it's the timing one where you have to kind of time it so you hit it right when it's in the center, I think. And I missed it. Yeah, when the sword's in the center, you have to. I missed. So it's the same story for all the Nanos. The games available are from like a pool of games that are on every single Nano. Now this one is the catch one, where you have to catch things. Oh, missed it. And all these games are fairly quick. Now, let me guess, is this the button mashing one? No, it's not. Oh, there's no button mashing game on this one. So on most of the Tamagotchi Nanos that I've had, there is a game where you just have to mash just the A button just a bunch of times, and it's typically the game I go for because it's the quickest and, well, rather the easiest one. Like, I could just sort of do it absent-mindedly. I don't have to actually pay attention to it. So it's usually the one I go for, which means that those characters are usually the ones I get. So the games that you play and the care that you give and the types of food that you give it determines what character your character will evolve into, which is kind of nice. It means that it's quite easy to work out what character you want because of what games you play. So it has those 3 games. And as I mentioned, that the games are all kind of pulling from the same selection of games that all the Nanos have. So these are the 3 that are available on this one. So we've got you have to press it when it's exactly in the middle. We have your catch game, and then we have the, I guess it's like a press the button within a certain time that it tells you to. Like, I guess it's a Simon Says kind of game. So those 3 games are just a selection from the selection of games that all the Nanos have, which means that most Nanos more or less feel the same. It's just the characters that are different, and most of the Nanos don't really have any unique games, the exceptions being a few of the English exclusive ones, like the Pac-Man Nano and the Hello Kitty Nano. Those have games that are a little bit different, which make it more unique. But this Demon Slayer Nano just has the same sort of games that you'd expect from all the other Nanos, and that's it's not a bad thing at all. It just means it's the same as all the other ones, and I guess that's kind of my punishment for playing all of the Demon Slayer and Tamagotchi Nanos in general, where I'm just like, okay, they feel kind of sameish, especially for the Demon Slayer Nanos themselves. More or less they are the same, except for the games being different, and you get a few additional characters depending on what version that you have, which, if you're curious, are all available on the Tamagotchi Wikia, what characters are on this one versus what characters are on the previous 2 versions of the Demon Slayer Nano. But yeah, I do love this shell. However, I don't know why it's kind of weird that it has like a different shade of pink for the back. It feels like almost like one of those Frankenstein Tamagotchi or Digimon that have a different back shell to the front one because they're just kind of put together from whatever parts they had lying around. But yeah, so that's the Yukaku Demon Slayer Tamagotchi Nano. I do love the Nanos, but my gosh, are the Demon Slayer ones just more or less the same? I'm glad that at least they changed the games. I would have been kind of disappointed if all the games were the same across all the versions. Kind of bummed that there's no button mashing one, because as I mentioned, that's my favourite. I guess I'm going to have to go for whatever the guitar character is, which requires me to get the most perfect amount of games in the guitar minigame, because I guess that's my second favourite one. It's usually like a dance game is in this one, but this one's a guitar instead. Like I know in the Eevee Chi one, it was the dancing one, and that's how you would get the dress up Eevee. Yeah, the thing I like about the Nano is that all the games are fairly short. It's not like on the Tamagotchi Connection, for example, where all the games are fairly long and they're not particularly fun. But yeah, in any case, that's the latest Kimetsu Tamagotchi. I'm expecting them to, them being Bandai, announce more of these. They seem to just love the Demon Slayer Nanos and releasing them. I've only seen like a chunk of episodes, maybe like 10 or 15 episodes from Demon Slayer, so I don't know too much about it, but it is good, but it's a Bandai really likes it, I guess. Somebody at Bandai loves this show. But in any case, there it is. Let me know in the comments if you're getting this one, if you have all of the Demon Slayer Tamagotchis, what your thoughts are. Maybe you can shame me for not finishing the series yet. Let me know in the comments. Like this video if you also think this shell is pretty baller, or just if you want to like this video, I guess. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!